Good morning to all of you. Joining us this morning, we have the co-founder of Ron Clark Academy, Mr. Ron Clark himself, and also a sixth grader from Ron Clark Academy, Cameron McCray. It's great to have both of you with us.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
Yes, so let's talk about this, because when I think of Ron Clark Academy, I know it's a bit different than the typical school that you may see in our city.
Right. It's definitely different. We wanted to build a school that was about passion, engaging strategies, a school that kids would really love. And so we've put all of this energy into making it a place where kids would want to be, where they'd be excited about learning, and every day they look forward to coming to school.
So Cameron, what is it like for you being a sixth grader at Ron Clark Academy, and how do you enjoy being a part of this school?
Well, the teachers, the students, how I have relationships with my peers and classmates, the respect that is given to me, I really enjoy my time there.
And you know what, you deserve some respect, because I know you are a talented young man, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But do you remember what it was like for you when you were a third grader, about to go into the fourth grade, and you were trying to get into RCA?
You know it. Well, you know, some students, they gave me a tour, and man, everywhere I looked, I just saw ogres and trolls and dragons. It was amazing. I really wanted to be accepted in here.
It's such a cool place because, again, it's just a different experience. What I think is always so interesting as we're looking at this video here on the screen, there's nothing like the energy. I mean, I wish this is what my middle school looked like. Now that I'm thinking about it, now I wouldn't say I would go back to middle school right now, but I am saying that it looks like such a fun place. For those who are trying to apply, we know this is open now, that deadline is quickly approaching. And one thing that I think that is so interesting, back in 2007, you had about 200 students that were interviewed trying to get a spot to be the first class of RCA. Well, now you don't have a lot of spots each year, but you get a lot of applications.
We get hundreds of applications from all across Atlanta, but we encourage people to apply because it might be your child, it might be your opportunity. You want to apply if your child is currently in the third grade this year, and you have to apply by January 10th, and then your child would enter as a fourth grade next fall. We take all different types of kids, from kids who are gifted to kids who may struggle academically. We take all different types of students, and one thing that a lot of people don't realize is that most of our families only pay $45 a month for their child to come to our school, but that covers when we travel with the kids around the world, it covers the backpack, it covers the school uniform, everything is included, so it's affordable for families.
And talk about some of the things that you guys do, because you do take trips and, you know, study abroad and all those different things, which is probably really cool at such a young age for these students to experience.
Yeah, Cameron was just in New York City and DC
Wow.
with his class.
Yes, sir. We visited national landmarks such as the Abraham Lincoln Memorial, and we also visited some museums like the Air and Space Museum and the Natural History Museum.
All right, it looks like
And
that
then
was
our
probably
eighth graders were in Japan, our seventh graders were in Barcelona, Paris, and London. So we take our kids around the world to give them cultural experiences to really enhance the curriculum.
And just real quick, how competitive is it to get into this? Because we talk about hundreds of applications, but how many students will get into this next class?
Well, last year we took 55, most years we take 30. It kind of varies, but we'll have about 400 applicants. So it is a little bit of a chance, but it's a chance worth taking. To fill out the application, it takes a few minutes. Why not give it a go?
Look, and you never know, it could be your child. You got to go for it. Thank you so much, Ron Clark, and thank you, Cameron. It's so great to have you both with us today. And of course, we do have a link on our website, atlantanewsfirst.com.